The second season of Squid Game has many details that no one noticed. In this video, we will review the secrets and things you probably missed in this series. The first secret. When the first game begins, Gi-hun checks the listening device implanted in his tooth to make sure it's still there, but he discovers that it has been removed. He panics and even says, "I'm done." The camera zooms in on him, creating a moment identical to one in the first season during the sugar honeycomb game. When Gi-hun realized he had picked the hardest shape, the umbrella. Feeling stuck, the camera zoomed in on him the same way, and he repeated the exact phrase, "I'm done." After the doll game, all the players were scared, but Gi-hun got up and started speaking to the guards. He told them they had the right to vote to stop the game according to Clause 3 of the rules. This is the same thing Sang-woo did in the first season, even saying the exact words in the same way. In episode 7, during the players' revolt against the guards, there's a strange mistake. While they are shooting at the guards, if you look to the right, you can see a cameraman. This scene happens in just a few seconds, but I'll pause it so you can see the cameraman. It seems like they missed this during editing. Squid Game has clear references to Breaking Bad, one of the best series I've ever watched. If we go back to the end of the season, there's a scene where Gi-hun's friend is killed in the same way Gus Fring's ally dies in Breaking Bad. They stop him, hold his head to the ground, and force him to look at his dead friend. This is exactly what happens to Gi-hun when his friend dies. The guards hold his head down and make him look. At the beginning of Season 2, Gi-hun is searching for the person who recruits players into the game. To catch him, he collaborates with a mafia boss who has a large gang under his command. This man, known as the Shark, appeared in the first season. He's the one who beat Gi-hun for not paying his debts. After Season 1, the Shark was looking for Gi-hun to get his money back. When Gi-hun won the game, he paid off his debt, hired the Shark and his gang, and they started working for him. Many people were shocked to learn that Player 1 participated in the game. But why? He was already rich and in charge of the game. The answer is in the last episode of Season 1, when the old man is about to die. A flashback shows him talking to Il-nam, the game creator. Player 1 asked the old man why he would join the game. He responded, "The best way to enjoy these games is to play them yourself." See? These words clearly influenced Player 1, which is why he decided to join years after the old man's death. Many fans speculated about a strange game Gi-hun might play, but Season 2 ended abruptly with a big battle. In the trailer, we see Player 100, but he's not the same Player 100 we saw earlier in the season. The original Player 100 was the old man. But if you look closely at the trailer, you'll notice that Player 100's hair isn't gray or white, so it can't be the same person. This suggests that the scene might be a flashback, possibly from the game that Player 1 participated in before becoming a guard. After winning that game, he started working for them. There have been many rumors that Leonardo DiCaprio will star in Season 3 of Squid Game, playing a secret role. This small rumor caused a huge buzz online. Netflix denied this information, calling it false. However, I've done some research and believe DiCaprio's appearance is highly likely. He has mentioned multiple times that he's a big fan of the series and would love to be part of it. Netflix might not confirm his role to keep the surprise. If DiCaprio joins, he will probably play one of the rich characters who appeared in the final games of Season 1. One of them was American and had very little screen time, making it a perfect role for him. In Episode 4, Thanos beats up a YouTuber, but Player 1 intervenes, and Thanos tells him, "Go home and raise your kids." This angers Player 1, who starts beating Thanos in return. There's a reason behind his anger. Player 1 is the game's organizer, and in Season 1, we learn from his brother that Player 1's wife died while she was pregnant. This loss still haunts him, which explains his reaction. I've read comments from people pointing out contradictions. For example, how could the guards remove Gi-hun's tracker from his tooth while allowing other characters to smuggle dangerous items into the game? Thanos had contraband, and the old woman had a knife. This isn't a mistake. Remember the purpose of these games? Let me remind you, it's to entertain the VIPs. That's why they allowed items that caused more violence since it added excitement for the VIPs. But the tracker could have jeopardized the game, so they removed it. Lee Jung-jae, who plays Gi-hun, has become one of the highest-paid actors in Korea. In Season 1, he earned about $2.2 million for the entire season. After its success, he demanded a higher salary for Season 2. This time, he earned about $1 million per episode, bringing his total to $7 million for Season 2, which is 3 times more than before. As for Thanos, he wasn't acting. This part reflects his real life. He was a drug user and a famous singer in Korea. He faced a lot of backlash for his substance abuse. Playing Thanos was like playing himself, which angered many Koreans. They heavily criticized the director for hiring him, saying he didn't deserve the role and would ruin the show. Many viewers complained about this season, saying it was weak after waiting over 2 years. They were especially upset by the cliffhanger ending. However, this was a smart move. The director revealed that he filmed seasons 2 and 3 simultaneously, making them one continuous story, part 1 and part 2. This explains why season 2 isn't complete yet. In the first game of the first round, there's a strange moment behind Gi-hun. One of the actors makes faces at the camera for a few seconds. I'll pause the video so you can notice it. That's all for now. I still have many details and mistakes to share in part 2. If this video gets enough attention and likes, I'll upload the next part. I hope you enjoyed it. Like the video if you did and subscribe to the channel. Bye.